tomorrow, February 14, is Valentine's Day. Are you one of those persons playing the he loves me not, he loves me not game? And then you suddenly realize that there's no one to love you. There's no significant other. And so you fall into a state of depression. Welcome to my channel, lovelies. So it's a chit chat video today. We're talking about Valentine's Day, obviously. Thank you for tuning in. If you are tuning in for the first time, go ahead, do the damn thing, hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell beside the button, and you'll be first to know when I post my videos. Yeah, first to know, honey. Thank you so much. So yes, Valentine's Day. What a dreadful day, man. What a wicked day, depending on who you ask. Yeah, shiz is real. So you have some women who go into a state of depression. Yeah, for real. They become depressed. It's like they just want the day to come and pass. You know, they just want to disappear or just want to go to sleep and wake up and yeah, we're at February 15, honey. Moving right along. And then you have some men who become so depressed because wifey or side chick or whomever, that girl that you're with, whatever you title her to be, she puts you under pressure because she wants all this romantic fairy tale kind of thing that you read in the Daniel Steele and the love novels and the Mills and Boon and or whatever Mills and Boom, whatever that book is. I never read them. My sister read them a lot. I guess I should have referenced her for the real name, but whatever. You know the books that I'm talking about, those love story books that really depicts this fairy tale thing. And so the wives, the girlfriends, the side chicks, the mates, they put you under so much pressure to recreate this romantic kind of day, and you know, you just go away in the sunset or something like that. Something, you know, or the white horses, you know, you go for riding off into, you know, somewhere nice and soft and smooth and calming, relaxing, romantic. So they come under huge pressure to deliver that, you know, and some men would just prefer if, you know, we just didn't have this day. So there are a lot of issues surrounding this day that leads to persons becoming heavily distressed. Yeah. But I want to hit some specific ones. So you have those women who become depressed because they're side chicks. They're what we call matey in Jamaican language. And all throughout the year, they're quite comfortable and they understand the arrangement and they're willing to work with it up until Valentine's Day. Because it's a true test of how much you love me. And so it's like, I want this day for me and me alone. Even though you know the arrangement that you went into and you still want to feel like the day is yours, right? And you're not willing to settle for the lunch date or the hour, the half an hour that the man can give you. And so you say, oh, so you become depressed about that. So there are those, the side chicks. No, you have the full-fledged, outright chicks, mates, wives, girlfriends, that their boyfriends, their mates, their men don't believe in Valentine's Day. And they're all for it. Us women are all for it most of the times. And so he said that I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Sometimes it's really just a cash out card because in order to not deal with the drama surrounding it, I don't celebrate. I celebrate Valentine's all year round. And you're like, that's bull. You know what I mean? And so you become depressed because he doesn't. And it's a real thing, especially if he extends that kind of love throughout the rest of the year, then he doesn't see the significance of singling out one day and really showing you all the love. He believes that it should be ongoing. So you become depressed. And if you see me looking down, I'm just referencing my notebook because I did write down a few things. Your spouse may be dead, like freshly died. And so that also puts you in a state of depression. Yeah, a lot of things going on, so you become depressed. Or he may be working out of town, a different parish, a different country, a different county, a different state. So he's not there physically to celebrate it with you. And especially if this is not just a temporary assignment, but this is just a regular way of doing things, he's not there. He's probably out. He's in the army on assignment. And so you become depressed because of all the days, today is the day. And you know the thing about Valentine's Day, you can't escape it, you know, because everywhere you turn, you see those cute little teddy bears with a heart, and the heart-shaped chocolate, and the nice bunches of rose, and it's just all over. The nice little gift ideas on the roadside, in the stores, in the shops. It's just everywhere. The adverts on television. So that's just criminal of the day, you know, for the Valentine-Less person. So I just wanted to put that right there. Another factor that leads to depression too, you know, is that on this day, your man is all for it with you. And so you will get everything that you need. All that fairy tale stuff, all the loving, the good wine, the red wine thingy, and the nice soft lit dinner, and you know, all of that jazz. But for the rest of the year, it never even peep on you. So it doesn't even pay you much attention. He's all caught up in work, sports, you name it. Everything else except you. But guess what? He goes all the way for Valentine's Day. So that in itself depresses you. But this is like a post-Valentine's Day thing. So you look forward to it, but instead of enjoying it so much, you're thinking about the after effect, because you're saying, oh my God, he is not going to be this kind of way for the rest of the year. So that too can lead to depression. Another thing is that your girlfriends, they've got dates, they've got men in their lives, and so that depresses you. You're the only single one, so it kind of like odd man out. So that's another depressing factor. The next thing is that you don't know how to love you. You don't love yourself, or you don't know how to love you. You feel me? And so you depend on someone to extend that love to you. And you look especially to Valentine's Day because you've got some things conjured up in your head as to what really would make you happy, or how you should be loved. You depend on somebody else to project that. You feel me? And you become depressed because there is no one, that one or that two or that three. No, I'm just being bad to do all of that stuff. So that's depression right there. So then, how do we get over this depressive state? How do we not just poof and Valentine's Day disappears? Because it's coming, you know. It's actually tomorrow, and it's every year this time. That time rather. So how do we deal with this depression? First thing I would say, it starts with you. You've got to love you. And you can only love someone else, or actually attract the kind of energies, the kind of persons or person who will actually love that you. So you've got to start doing the things that makes you happy, the things that you would want somebody else to do to you to make you feel loved. And I would say happy, because some persons don't know how to love themselves. So let us stop using the word love and let us look at happiness. So once you're happy, you do something and it makes you fulfilled, it makes you happy. And I'm not talking anything immoral, no, you know. Even though we could argue for days and years what is immoral. But really, what makes you happy? Start doing that to yourselves. So if it means that, okay, so I go out on a date, I date myself. I go out, I treat myself. I buy myself chocolate. I go and I get pampered. I get my nails done. I get my face done. I get my massage. I buy myself lovely things, right? Then that's a start. If those things are what makes you happy. I like going to the movie by myself. Start going out by yourself. Start enjoying your own company, right? Start doing things that will make you happy and stop depending on persons to make you happy. Now, there's another perspective that you can find happiness in Jesus. And a lot of persons find happiness in Jesus or some religious figure like Jesus. And so if that works for you and that makes you happy, it's a whole nother discussion. But I would say focus on what makes you happy. You're not a failure because you're searching for this love. You just need to understand how to love yourself, how to make you happy, right? And it was Zig Ziglar who said, the core of true success is love. And that includes loving yourself enough to take care of yourself. So start taking care of yourself. Start doing things that will make you feel happy, that will make you feel complete. And that in itself, if you believe in the laws of attraction and putting things out there in the universe and the energies and all of that, if you believe in those things, then once you project what it is that you want and start doing what you want and what fulfills you and what makes you happy, then you will begin to attract the energies that will complement and enhance that. As simple as that. So treat yourself. Start treating yourself well enough. Find a family member, whether it may be a niece, a nephew, your parents. Take them out. Extend the love to them, right? Also can find your single girlfriends. That's important. You are not the only one who's single. And so find them, hook up with them, and go out. And don't just go out Valentine's Day, but make it several dates after that. Nothing is wrong with that. All right. Finally, what you don't want to do is to actually stay by yourself. Try not to stay by yourself if you're not at that level yet. But do a self-assessment. You have some persons who can just stay by themselves because they've learned how to enjoy their own presence, their own company, right? And so they have no problem just sitting on the couch watching their favorite movie or something like that. But if you're not at that level yet, don't stay by yourself. Find somewhere and go, right? That's safe enough. Don't go out and drink and just crash and, like I'm just getting totally bummed out because I'm so depressed, right? So when you're going out, you still want to be responsible about it. Okay, you don't want to be the third wheel. So remember I mentioned earlier that you have some girlfriends who have men who have that significant other that they're going to be sharing this day with. Don't ask to go out on a date with them. Don't be the third wheel. Unless it is they're willing to facilitate you and you're actually not going to feel even sadder about your situation. If you're at that level where you can really enjoy the love that they're sharing, the fact that you are not in that mix, then fine. But hardly ever, if you're in this state, you're going to be appreciative of that. So I would say stay away from that. Don't do it. Yeah, so that was my 2 cents on this whole Valentine-Less situation. I hope that it has helped somebody out there. I hope that it has taught you some lessons or shared some ideas as to how you can love yourself more and how you can feel less depressed come tomorrow, February 14th, Valentine's Day. And if not, here's from me to you. 1,000 kisses coming your way. Thank you so much for staying with me, guys. Remember to subscribe to the video, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know if you're going out on a date, or if you're not, what will you be doing tomorrow, February 14th? See, I'm already dressed up. I'm not even going to take these off. I'm just going to be going straight into Valentine's Day and just do my thing, right? So it was nice staying with you for this video.